It seems that the drama in Nyeri County is not about to stop, okay? Because what has happened now is that there's mounting pressure for the deputy governor who's supposed to automatically take over for the rest of the term. There's mounting pressure on him to resign. The whole idea is that once he resigns, then fresh polls can be called, fresh elections, and Nyeri residents, constituents can elect a brand new governor to replace the governor who died very tragically a few days ago. This pressure is coming from some very powerful people within the county, but that aside, you can also see the reasoning here because let's just be honest, the governor who passed on has only served barely 90 days. And so to some Nyerians, a deputy governor taking over the post and serving an entire term may be too much for them to envisage. Now, the issue in fact raises some very interesting political questions here. Yeah, you see, the prerogative of choosing a running mate is entirely on the candidate. Yeah, and the world over, a running mate is chosen, based on various political considerations, chief of which is to be able to get a certain block of votes that the main candidate would not be able to get on their own. Yeah, a running mate is supposed to add value to a ticket. Now, Mutahi Kahiga, the choice of the late Wahome Gakuru, was the Jubilee chairman for Nyeri before he joined Gakuru's ticket for governor. But perhaps more importantly, Bwana Kahiga has been a teacher for decades, yeah, and would therefore has firm support from the powerful teaching community voting bloc. Indeed, it's instructive, yeah, and we should have known that this was a sign of trouble to come when there was a demonstration about 2 days ago in Nyeri town by teachers demanding that Bwana Kahiga be sworn in immediately. But back to my point, when a governor comes up with a running mate, they do not envisage a situation where they will have passed on or where they will not be there. And neither do the voters. It just happens, fate, yeah? Now, of course, the supporters of Bwana Kahiga are not amused by this pressure for him to resign, to pave way for new elections, brand new elections, yeah? Especially because there's a president in the county. Of all the counties in Kenya, this is the only county with such a president, yeah? Because you will remember the previous governor died in office just before the elections in 2016. And so when the first governor of Nyeri, Nderitu Gachagua, passed on, his deputy Samuel Wamadhai was sworn in 3 days later. Now, in about 2 days, it will be a week since the governor Wahome Gakuru passed on, and there are no signs at all that his deputy will be sworn in to take over as per the constitution. Now, to further complicate this mess, there are contradictory statements from the county government. Bwana Kahiga himself says there's supposed to be a cleansing ceremony of church people over the offices. I suppose this is something to do with the death of the previous governor. So in a way, this is also traditional because they want to cleanse the evil spirits, whatever, and so on. And he says he's going to be sworn in on Monday, okay? Monday the 13th of November. However, the head of the county's legal department, Abwana Mugo, says no. He has very emphatically said that no swearing in is going to happen before Gakuru is laid to rest, which will happen on November 18th. Now the Kenya National Union of Teachers have also dived into this controversy. Yeah, the Nyeri chairman Patrick Karinga came out very strongly and said the Council of Elders cannot give them a convincing reason why their man should not be sworn in immediately. His statements are very interesting. He's asking, what are they saying? Are they saying that a teacher cannot take over power? Gosh. Now you'll notice Karinga's statement is very interesting because he pulls in the Council of Governors, yeah? Which would suggest that some of the pressure is coming from outside Nyeri County. Gosh, very confusing this issue, huh? Now, constitutionally, should Kahiga bow down to pressure and resign, then what will happen is that the county speaker, Abwana John Gagushia, yeah, will act as governor until elections are held within 60 days. Now, this whole saga is a very interesting development, because even the death of the immediate former governor, Wahome Gakuru, is steeped in a lot of controversy. Yeah, details have emerged how the man, the railing that went through his car actually did not go through Bwana Gakuru's body, did not hurt him. Yeah, it barely injured him. Yes, so questions are being asked: what happened? How did he die? And there are all kinds of conspiracy theories which have come up. Yeah, I've delayed doing a recording on this subject because I'm still doing a digging around so that I get more details, but that one should be out soon. Yeah, but my point is there's controversy over the man's death. Now there's controversy over the person who's supposed to take over. Obviously we should expect lots of drama from Nyeri before this issue is settled. Yeah, but of course, as usual, I'll keep my eye on it on your behalf. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.